Are you into sports? I got you. And we're back, DLG fam. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to all the new viewers. Y como siempre, ya lo saben. Bienvenidos a todos aquí, el canal de LG. Gracias por tomar el tiempo en venir a nuestro canal. So guys, sports. That's something that's very big here in this country. And I would say all around the world. But football season is here. I have something for you guys today by a company called Nebula. So you guys have probably heard that name before. They are in the projector market. So you guys pretty much have an idea what I have for you guys today. Bam! The Nebula by Anker, the Pocket Cinema Capsule 3. This right here is a laser projector. You heard me right. Laser projector. Don't look directly into the lens or else. Bzzz. Just kidding, guys. This is a mini smart projector with Wi-Fi. You can also use it outdoors. And guess what, guys? It has a built-in battery. Man, I have a treat for you guys with this particular projector. But too much jibber jabber. Let's get to the unboxing. Check it out. Talk about the specs. And obviously, you know how we do it at the DLG. Put it through the test indoors, daytime and nighttime. And obviously, outdoors, daytime and nighttime. How many lumens does this have? I'm not too sure. We're gonna find out. All right, guys, there it is. The Nebula by Anker, the Pocket Cinema Capsule 3 Pocket Projector. This is powered by Google TV. So let's go ahead and take it out of the box and see what does it look like. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, nice presentation. Show no limits. Nebula Capsule 3. What's in the box? Okay, so let's check this out right here. So what's in here, actually? All right. Oh, look at that. That's a nice presentation for the remote control. It should be after I tell you how much this projector actually costs. All right, so let's take this out. Okay, YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, mute. You got your power. More than likely, this is for autofocus and your Google button. It does come with batteries. Yay, I don't have to be looking for batteries all over the house. Here's a manual of how to operate it and what functionalities does it have. But if you want a full manual, you would have to scan this QR code for a full detailed manual. All right, so now let's check out the projector. What? This is the projector? No way. Look at that, guys. It's as big as my hand. I kid you not. Look at that. Actually, my hand's bigger than it. But woo! Nice aluminum construction. Don't mind my sweaty hands. I'm leaving fingerprints all over this device. So the top side actually features the control mechanism that is powered by touch. On the bottom, you do have your mounting port, so you could go ahead and put it on a tripod or any other mounting device that you might have available. The backside, all right, on the backside, you have the more than likely, this is for the speakers. We're going to find out what that's for. The IR sensor for the remote control, the power button. You got a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary port, an HDMI, a USB, and a Type C for the power. All right, so that's the projector right there. Let's go ahead and continue with the rest of the items in the box, and then we're going to talk about the features. What's in the box? Let's see right here. All right, you get your USB-C to USB-C cable, and I think this is the power supply. Yes, indeed it is. Nice and compact power adapter right here. It's not those big bulky ones. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's all that comes in the box. So now let's talk about the features of the projector. This does have the latest 3rd generation laser technology that is 1.8 times brighter and 2 times better contrast. It has a built-in battery that will last you 2.5 hours of playtime. The adapter is indeed a PD fast charge, so you'll charge this sucker up real quick. HD quality 1080p. This is not a 4K projector. It only goes up to 1080p, but I have a feeling this is going to look amazing. It is 55% smaller than your typical projector, and it is Dolby Audio. It does have a 8-watt DD speaker built right into it. It also features autofocus and keystone correction. The Google TV allows you to have Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu, amongst many other apps. Your display will be anywhere between 40 inches to 120 inch screen. And going back to the 1080p, it also supports 4K decoding. The brightness is 300 ANSI Lumens. The energy savings is about 84% less power consumption. That is great because my electric bill is through the roof with all these ACs on and working from home. This device is safe for everyone with no harmful blue light. The 2.5 playtime battery allows you to watch approximately up to 5 episodes of your favorite TV show or maybe one full movie, which usually nowadays they last about 2 hours. It has crisp outdoor audio. We're going to put that to the test to see how good does it sound. If you're into gaming, this device will give you a 25 millisecond low game latency, powered through the HDMI 2.0 port and the MEMC television grade chip. It does have Chromecast functionality built right into it. You could cast from your favorite Android device or your favorite iOS device or Mac, as well as Windows computers. AirPlay is supported. So just like before, let's go ahead, power it on and put it to the test. All right guys, we're going to test out the Capsule 3. Here it is. There is minimal lighting inside my office space because I do have some blackout shades. There's only light coming in from the window to the left side, but the sun right now is right above my house, so there's not a lot of light coming in. Let's go ahead and power on the projector and see what does it look like. All right, there we go. It's doing the autofocus and it's looking to find the best spot on my wall. So we're now setting up Google TV. As you will see on my phone right here, it's trying to set up the Capsule 3. Here we go, connecting to Google TV device. All right, it's connected. Now I have to follow the instructions on my phone and finish setting this up. So the one thing that I do like about this particular projector is that it connects through Google TV, right? The entire setup is going to be done via your phone, which makes it easier to even input your router password. Okay guys, so right here, you're able to choose the services you want installed on the projector itself. I have a few of these selected. Let's go ahead and continue and finish setting this up. I completed the setup on the phone. Now it wants me to press the autofocus and the keystone, so it's going to search for the best layout on the wall by itself. So that's pretty good. Right here, you're able to select the standard brightness, max brightness, battery life may be reduced, eco mode, that reduces brightness to save power. More than likely, we will choose standard when we're outdoors and eco mode indoors during the nighttime, because that will reduce the brightness and you're gonna save power. Or we could just leave it on automatic. The projector will select the corresponding mode depending on where we are. Adaptive projection image. The projector will automatically adjust the screen size to your space. Go to settings, projector and image correction, and enable the auto screen fit and auto obstacle avoidance. Nebula Connect, easy control the volume, autofocus. So let's go ahead and install this on the phone. There's so many apps. The nice thing about this is that I'm able to control everything through my phone. So that's pretty cool. All right, in the meantime, I'm downloading the app. Let's continue with this. Nebula Play TV app. Nebula Play helps you get started with your Nebula projector and provides the latest tips and hidden gems. Now it's setting everything up. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So here we're going to add the projector to my phone, Capsule 3. It's going to search for the projector, as you guys can see right there. We found it. All right, connect to it. This app will allow us to fully control the projector either with the phone or with the remote control. So let's touch base on the app real quick while the projector finishes setting up. Here you have the remote control, which has the power button, the autofocus, settings. You're able to go to the settings of the projector, but we can't right now because it's currently setting up. And then you go to the next tab, toolbox, atmosphere wall. Here you're able to put an atmosphere wall. As you can see, that means that if you just want to put something on the wall just to make it look nice, you could select from here from all these different images. Look at this. You get a nice rainy city. You could also set this up in case it's someone's birthday. That's pretty cool right there. Back to toolbox, as you can see right there. Or you could put a wall clock. Look at that. That's pretty cool. But I mean, who's going to want to be looking at the clock the entire day, right? It's a really nice feature though. I really dig the outer space background. All right, guys. So the setup is done. Almost done. Get the most out of Google TV. So right here, you could personalize your Google TV experience as far as sharing your Google photos, multiple profiles. If you have kids in your household, you're able to do that. Special offers and discounts. I have multiple profiles and kid features. Here is what the UI looks like for the Nebula Capsule 3. You got For You, you have live TV, your apps. Here are all the apps that I was able to install through my phone that I showed you guys on how to do it through the Google App Store. Library, I don't have anything downloaded to the Nebula, so that will display right there. We're at 62% on the battery life, as you can see right there, and it's currently charging. Okay, so under settings, you're able to set up the screensaver. If you go in here, this is what the screensaver will look like. You're able to change those pictures to whatever you want. All right, the inputs, you have HDMI or Google TV Home. We'll try out the HDMI in a bit to show you how good or how bad the projector works. There's nothing connected to it right now. All right, picture, here you can adjust the brightness. So I think it's at 100%, that's right. So this is 100% brightness already, and hopefully this looks good outside during the day. Picture mode, standard, movie, conference. Conference gives it more of a yellowish tone, or custom. Here you're able to adjust the contrast, the saturation, the sharpness, color temperature, wall color. Oh guys, wall color. This is good because my wall on the exterior of my house is actually yellow. So right now it's white, or a cream white, I would say, indoors. And here it is, yellow. We're able to change it to that. So once we get to the section for outdoor, we'll go ahead and change it there. So you also get to control the gamma and restore to defaults. Okay, so let's go back. Expert settings, DNR, MPEG-NR, DI film mode. All right, you also have the sound, movie, music, outdoors, or custom. Turn on the Bluetooth speaker mode. So you're able to connect to the projector with a Bluetooth device and use it like a speaker. So that's pretty cool right there. So on the Wi-Fi, obviously this is where you go to set up the Wi-Fi connection for your projector. Google Home, this is where you control your home devices from your TV. It also has an accessibility feature, which is good because this helps out people that have disabilities. For example, talkback, text to speech, shortcuts for accessibility, captions, high contrast text, Nebula service, FT accessibility service, and NL accessibility service. So what else is under settings? You can also update your applications through here, your warranty card. There is another feature on the cogwheel that gives you all the settings in one page, which is channel inputs. So right here, you're able to adjust everything that has to do with the inputs. As far as HDMI, you control it through here. HDMI control, allow the TV to control HDMI devices. Device auto power off HDMI devices with the TV. So if you turn off your TV, it'll turn off your projector. TV power on, auto source switching. Wow, this thing has many features. That is great. This is the type of things that I'm looking for in an expensive projector like this. Here is the projector image correction, auto keystone correction. That will automatically adjust the display to your wall depending on the angle that you're on. Auto screen fit. So this right here, we turn that on. That's going to scan the wall and make sure that there's enough space. If not, it will automatically adjust itself to the size of the wall. Auto obstacle avoidance on or off, perform manual keystone, one-click image correction, and zoom. That's for scaling. You're able to zoom in, and this is already at 100%. You're able to zoom out and shrink the screen size. So let's leave it at 100. Focus setting. Here you're able to set up autofocus. I would always leave this on because you don't want to fiddle with having to manually focus the actual projector. It has the capability of doing it. Let the projector do it on its own. Advanced settings, projector mode. This is the way you have it set up, automatic. If you have it on automatic, it will detect if you have it on the front ceiling, rear, or rear ceiling. Motion setting, that is triggered by all motion. So there is a sensor on the bottom of it. You can set this setting level for the G sensor to trigger auto correction more accurately. I think that means if you shake it, yep, that's what it is. If you shake it, it would automatically adjust itself. That's pretty cool because if you bump the stand that you have the projector mounted on, the projector will automatically adjust itself. Keystone calibration. Here are the instructions on how to do the keystone calibration. We're not gonna do that right now, but if you follow that, you'll be able to get that done. Smart solution, projector and angle alert, fine tuning pop-up, Nebula smart pop-up. All right, so I think that's about all the features. No, it isn't. Display and sound, look at that. More and more features. That's pretty cool, guys. Sound, we already went through that. Network, account profiles, privacy, apps, system. Let's go into system because we want to find out what type of memory the device actually has. So if you go to about, here you're able to do a system update if it needs one. Let's go ahead and check it real quick. Okay, so there's an update. All right, so as you can see, it's 866 megabytes. We'll get that done in a bit, but let's move forward with this. Device name, I named it Man Cave TV. Reset, status, and let's see, memory. So we did not have the storage on the about. The storage is located right here. So the device does have 12 gigabytes of internal memory, and this will show you how the memory is being dispersed. That's pretty cool. So we have 9.5 gigabytes available, so we could download TV shows, movies, or apps. You could change the language right here, the keyboard, ambient screensaver, power save, cast. Let's go ahead and try out Netflix. That's what we're here for. Try out the apps. Okay guys, so we're going to play this TV series to see how does it look and also listen to how it sounds. Let's check this out. That sounds pretty good, guys. I'm surprised the way the actual speaker sounds coming out from such a small device. The projector is a soda can size projector, actually a little bit taller than that, but it does mimic the size of it. So let's go to an action scene and check out how does it sound. Here we go. Let's go. All right, there it is, guys. Let me know down in the comments below, how good do you think the picture looks during the day indoors, and how good do you think the projector sounds? We're gonna play some video games on it to try it out as well. Okay, so we're now running Mario Kart World via the Nintendo Switch 2 hooked up to the Capsule 3, and let's see how this looks during the daytime shot inside my house. I will show you what it looks like on the outside during the daytime, inside during the nighttime, and then back outside during the nighttime. So here we go. Look at that, guys. That looks pretty good, right? It's a little bit on the bright side, but it's tolerable. I could only imagine how good it looks during the nighttime. All right, there it is, guys. Let me know what you think of the daytime shot of the Capsule 3 Nebula by Anker. So now let's go to the outdoor daytime shot. All right, guys, as you guys can see, we got everything set up right here. We have the Nebula hooked up to my Switch 2. Don't mind my dogs in the background. And look at that. You cannot see it during the daytime, which is obvious, right? Because I feel that projectors are not made to be used during the daytime for the same reason, because daylight is far more superior than what the actual projector can produce. But I can't wait to use this in the nighttime. So just to show you guys that it actually is connected, I'm going to show you on the back of my phone that it is indeed on. As you guys can see right there, there's all the icons on the UI, and it is on, but you can't see it on the wall. Another thing, guys, the projector is working off of the 2.5-hour battery. It is not connected to any type of power supply. As you guys can see right there, that's where the power cord goes, and there's nothing there. So that's pretty dope. All right, guys, check it out. Here's a Nebula Capsule 3 by Anker during the nighttime. This is a night shot in my office space, and let me tell you that the colors look really vivid, specifically during the night. I'm really liking this projector and the way it actually looks. So let's go ahead and try out Netflix and see how good does it actually perform when it comes down to a movie or a TV show. So let's try this right here. All right, guys, check it out. I'm not too sure if you guys are able to see how good the colors look, but it looks nice. All right, so now we're gonna listen to the audio of the Capsule 3. So here we go. Remember, it's just gonna be a few seconds because we don't wanna get copyright strike. There we go. All right, so there it is, the Nebula by Anker, the Capsule 3. Let me know down in the comments below, how good or bad do you guys think the video looks indoors with the lights off? I myself personally think that this looks really good. It's 1080p and it could do 4K decoding. So now let's try some Mario Kart and see how does it look in an indoor environment with the lights off. All right, it should pick up the actual Nintendo Switch being plugged in. So let's see. There we go. All right, there it is. All right, so look at that, guys. That looks so clean. Let me know down in the comments below, how good does this look? The contrast, the brightness, is just the perfect amount of color all across the screen. This looks amazing. Honestly, there's no lag on the display, and as you guys saw in the top right hand corner earlier when it was switching over to the Nintendo Switch 2, it showed 1080p at 60 hertz. The projector is currently running off of its internal battery, so that makes it even better because of the fact that you're able to charge it up, take it with you on the go because it's a soda can sized projector, and prop it up at your friend's house or your relative's house and watch a movie or a TV show or even game just like I am right now. There you have it, guys. The Capsule 3 indoors during the nighttime with all the lights off. Man, this projector looks amazing. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of it? Okay, so now we're outside and we're displaying it on my wall, which is yellow. If you guys remember, I did mention that you're able to change the color of the wall. You're able to change the color of the wall, and let's see if that helps out when it comes down to the actual quality of the image. So you have to do custom, and you go in here and you change the wall color, and then you go to yellow, and there we go. All right, so this, we could adjust this to whatever we want. As you guys can see. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and try out Netflix and see how does it look outdoors with a little bit of light. So let's see how does it look, considering there's a little bit of light coming into where the projector is. There is a big spotlight in the parking lot next to my house, so that's why there might be a little bit of light seeping in. We changed the wall color to yellow, and we also changed the contrast and the saturation. That looks pretty good, guys. I really like the way it looks in the nighttime, outdoors. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think? Okay, so now we're going to try it with my Nintendo Switch and see how does it look outdoors during the nighttime. Remember I mentioned to you guys, there is a particular button above the power button that shows a speaker with like a little wave going to the right. Well, if you press that button, I'll show you guys real quick. If you press that button right above the power button, it will switch the capsule into a Bluetooth speaker mode. You'll see that right now. Switch into Bluetooth speaker mode. Then you just go ahead and search for your Bluetooth speaker on your device, and it'll appear as Nebula Capsule 3. And that's it right there. And now you have not only TV entertainment, but also a speaker to listen to music. Go ahead, press it again to exit that mode and go back into display mode. And before we go into the Nintendo Switch, before we get to the gaming part, it does have the Google Assistant voice command. You hold down the microphone button to do your search. Hell's Kitchen. And there you go. It gives you the search result just like that. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Nintendo Switch. All right, so let's go ahead and try some Mario Kart and see if the colors are as crispy as they were indoors. They look pretty vivid, and considering the fact that the wall is texturized, you guys will probably be able to see it on the sand. There's a little bit of texture on there. All right, check it out, guys. It looks really good, even outdoors during the nighttime. Obviously, during the day, you couldn't see anything. I did show you the results of me trying to use the projector outdoors in the daytime. Once again, daylight wins. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about the colors on the Capsule 3 outdoors at nighttime? I'm going to invest in an outdoor projector screen because I'm really not liking how it's being displayed on the grainy wall, and that has nothing to do with the projector itself. It's just my wall. The Capsule 3 can give you a screen size from 40 inches to 130. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about the image quality on the Capsule 3 outdoors? It looks really good in my opinion. Okay, so now we're going to try to pull back as far as we can with the projector and get a bigger screen size. The projector is set on top of my car, as you guys can see right there. That looks to be at least 130 inches. So let's see, how does it look? Look at that, guys. That looks pretty good to me. Now, if I had an actual projector screen hanging off that wall, it would be perfect. So for reference, I'm going to go ahead and stand in front of the projector by the wall so you guys can see how big that display is. You see that? Look how big this thing is. I cannot even get the entire width of the image with the span of my arms spread out. And there it is, the final test of the Nebula Capsule 3. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. All right, guys, there it is, the Nebula Capsule 3 by Anker. This projector sure indeed is amazing, not only because of the size of it, which is a soda can size, a little bit taller than a soda can, but because of the way that it performs. Indoors, during the day, it looked good, but during the nighttime, it looked amazing. Now, outdoors, during the daytime, it failed, but that's just because it's fighting against 100,000 lumens that's produced by nature, give or take a few thousand, right? The 300 ANSI Lumens was not enough to overpower Mother Nature, but during the nighttime, bam! This puppy right here took the nighttime by storm. We were able to show you the UI, watch Netflix, and play some Mario Kart, all while enjoying the nice crisp colors and also the amazing sound that this little device was able to produce. Now, talking about amazing sound, this button right here, you guys see right there, that actually turns the projector into a portable speaker that you can use for up to 8 hours. So not only do you get 2.5 hours of video playback, you'll also be able to get up to 8 hours of audio playback. Obviously, if you use the video playback, you're going to reduce the amount of hours you can listen to music through the projector itself. What's the price tag? Well, the price tag on the Nebula website is for $749.99 which in reality I feel that is well worth the price because of all the great features that it does have. But if you get it on Amazon, it's on sale for $599.99, so that's a nice $150 discount on the Capsule 3. Now as far as apps, it does have Google TV, which is very easy to set up. You're able to access the Google Play Store and install your favorite apps. Talking about apps, you're able to download the Nebula app, which is this one right here. As you guys can see, it's currently scanning for the device, but it's not on, so it's not gonna find it. But with this device, you're able to control the Capsule 3. That's pretty cool, because if you happen to misplace the controller, you got a digital one right here on your phone. Now, voice command. It does feature Google Assistant where you could just press the button, which is this one right here on the right side of the controller. Google Assistant will activate, tell it what you want to search for, and it'll give you the results. It can't get any easier than that to find your favorite movie or TV show. So all in all, guys, do I feel that this projector is well worth the $749.99 price tag? Yes, it is. So if you're interested in purchasing the Nebula Capsule 3, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Or if you happen to own it already, let me know what your thoughts are on it. Now, don't forget, don't go outside and use it outdoors during the day. I did the test for you guys, so you should know that it's not gonna work during the daytime, but in the nighttime, you're gonna be able to rock with it. So if you're a dad, a gaming dad looking for your next projector so you could enjoy outdoor entertainment with your family, don't forget to check out my latest video. But till next time, guys, I'm Tech. Peace out. I can't believe I just tossed up an almost $800 projector.